Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. This is your Z107.7 Local News for Saturday, December 27th, 2025. It's the weekend after most of the major winter holidays have passed, which may mean a busy travel day for some of us, but hopefully for most people it offers a weekend to relax and reflect on the year as we head toward 2026. For me and maybe a lot of other people, this time of year can act like an amplifier for whatever I'm already feeling. Distances from friends and family can feel further, especially when holiday travel is involved. Parties and gatherings can remind me that I have friends that love and care for me, and maybe they also remind me how lonely this time of year can be for some people as well. But I like to believe that overall, we all give each other a little more grace during the holidays. We're a little kinder, care less about the small differences that can divide us, and generally wish each other well, even if we're all just total strangers out there. It'd be nice to keep that type of goodwill going all year round, maybe without all the Christmas music and obligations to buy gifts, but that warm feeling that we have saying something nice to someone else during the holidays is totally achievable beyond New Year's Day. So instead of Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year, etc., start dishing out compliments like they're going out of style. Everybody's working on a side hustle or a project, and it always feels good to be seen and have that hard work noticed. It's encouraging and positive and free. Offering up a small kindness to a friend, coworker, neighbor, or stranger is an easy way to keep that warm glow of holiday cheer going a little longer into the new year. And hey, this is coming from someone who on occasion has been known to go from 0 to grump in about 8 seconds flat, so I'm saying this as much as I'm saying this to all of you out there. We're all a work in progress, no matter how perfect our moms think we are. This time of year is also a time we get a little more physically active. Maybe we have some resolutions in mind, or maybe the time off finally allows us to hike one of the hundreds of trails available to us lucky desert dwellers. Most of us here at the station also love a good walk around on our getaway sticks, and news director Jeff Harmatz is no exception.
Since I've moved to the high desert, part of my holiday traditions include going out for a hike and sometimes even a picnic on one of the Morongo Basin's many hiking trails. This year, our big hike, which was planned for Christmas Day and would have taken us from Yucca Valley to Desert Hot Springs, was canceled on account of forecasted rain. This weekend, with less to no rain predicted, I hope I can still get outside and hit some local trails. One of my favorite trails is the Nancy Carl Trail. It's land managed by the Mojave Desert Land Trust, tucked away at the tippy top of Friendly Hills in Joshua Tree. I used to live around the corner, and for my partner and I, it was our daily walk. We've since moved to Yucca Valley and aren't quite as close as we like to be to the Nancy Carl Trail, but since we've adopted a little dog, we return for the flat, scenic hour-long hike. It's perfect for dogs. In fact, I don't remember the last time I did the Nancy Carl Trail without seeing a few other happy dogs and their owners. Reporter and Morongo Valley resident Gabriel Hart was kind enough to share his favorite local hike with us. Here's Gabe.
I love the new Boom Trail on the west end of Yucca Valley. It's easily accessible, but it's still kind of a hidden gem, located just a half mile from the golf course at the very top of Fairway Drive. And it's a perfect hike for those of us who want a nice, moderate hike but don't have a lot of time. You can do the whole 2-mile loop in just under an hour. And in that short time, you can reach some of the highest vistas in the area, allowing an amazing panoramic view of Yucca Valley, East Morongo Valley, and the hidden backside of Pioneer Town. It's still a newer trail, so there's usually no one else on it when I go, making it a quick and peaceful way to break up a busy day.
Thanks, Gabe. I'm going to throw it back to your weekend news anchor, Robert Hayden, who has one more hike he'd like to share.
All right, thanks, guys. I actually have 2 to share with you. I'd say out of all the hikes available to us out here in the Morongo Basin, I love to hit the High View and West Side loops out of Black Rock Campground the most. Because even on the busiest weekends in spring, visitors tend to stay away from these trails for some reason, and I'm totally fine with that. They're really nice to hike in the mornings all summer, and they have some really spectacular views of the park, including parts of the Joshua Tree Forest that were burned earlier this year. I also love a good rock scramble and the opportunity to get high on a mountain, and the There and Back Again Ryan Mountain Trail gives over 1,000 feet of altitude in less than 3 miles. It's a pretty popular hike because it's inside the park, but use the local privilege of hitting it early in the morning on a weekday and you'll find a frequently empty hiking experience. We'll have links to all the hikes mentioned here on our website, Z107.7 FM.com. And speaking of altitude, it's that time of month where there are 2 air shows happening on opposite sides of the basin. On Sunday at the Yucca Valley Airport from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., you can head out on the tarmac and chat with pilots and peruse their aircraft. There's also going to be free coffee, donuts, drinks, and hot dogs. During the same day and time out near Wonder Valley, the 29 Palms Airport will also have airplanes and show cars on display with lots of folks out ready to chat it up about aviation. They'll also have donuts and coffee while they last and hot dogs by Mustard's Last Stand. They both start at 10 a.m. and unofficially end around noon. If you grab a jetpack or a personally powered parachute, you can hit up both.
I don't care about Christmas. My tree is just for show. I don't care about Christmas. I just happen to love snow.
Christmas may have been on Thursday, but the holidays are far from over. Keep that holiday spirit rolling with a free show tonight in Wonder Valley. Stagefright, the band whose members are afraid to play in public, will be overcoming their fears and taking the stage at the Palms for their annual holiday show. This year, they're going to be putting on a post-holiday processing-themed performance called Stagefright's Nightmare After Xmas.
Stockings hung are just laundry. Mistletoe is for my health.
If you've never seen Stagefright, expect finely tuned chaos peppered with original songs about the high desert and reimagined classics from yesteryear. And this year, Z107.7's own Jeff Harmatz will be joining Stagefright for their first ever live performance of his holiday smash, the Christmas Mash.
Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?
It's now the mash.
It's now the Christmas mash.
The Christmas mash.
And it's a graveyard smash.
And supporting Stagefright will be opener Jed Dreadstone. This is going to be a completely free show starting at 7 p.m. tonight out at the Palms in Wonder Valley. It's super easy to find. Just get on Amboy Road and point your headlights east. Slow down when you start to see the big Buffalo sign. And if you've hit Arizona, you've gone too far. And that's your local news for Saturday. You can hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. More Morongo Basin residents get their local news from Z107.7 than any other source. Reporting out of Joshua Tree, California, alongside the award-winning Z107.7 News team, I'm Robert Hayden.